The matter is it's very expensive.
I see.
Sports broadcasting, sports journalism is really expensive. We have multiple digital media platforms. We are in the business world. We are in the tech world. We are in the sports world. We are in the entertainment world. When we look at our books, the most money is spent on cow sports, with almost similar results. Why? Because producing sports content is expensive for a number of reasons.
Yeah.
One, over years, there's been a lot more money entering other industries than in sport.
Yeah.
Okay, so it means if our entertainment platform called Mbu.ug does content about Jose Chameleon, we don't have to take a photograph of him. There are chances that his entourage already did that, or even his video, or he's produced a video and supplied them to us. Or you go to his Facebook page and find lots of content. Or he has actually like the latest iPhone and he's taken a 4K video that has made news, and now you can embed that. A player in the national team probably can't even afford the latest iPhone unless he's playing abroad. So that's one thing, that it costs a lot of money to produce local sports content, because the clubs, the players and stuff like that are not producing some kind of base for you to build on. The second problem, and also because it's like expensive and because it's perceived that there is not enough interest in it, there hasn't been enough investment from the mainstream media to make things like, easier to continue to like build on. So you'll find that the likes of NBS, Vision or something have spent more money producing content about a musician than they have about a sports star. And that makes it difficult to do. You mentioned about how people end up following teams. That's the same way in like Uganda. My father, I'm not saying me, but as an example, X's father was an Express FC fan, and that family is Express. The other family is a Villa, because in Masaka, this, that we are Villa people. That's how it is. I grew up in Mbale for like 10 years, and because I was there, I used to like Mbale Heroes, and so those kind of attachments get to like grow. The only problem for us is that we don't have the support system to help that build out. If we had it, then it would mean that someone who grew up liking Mbale Heroes has a connection, because it still exists. Mbale Heroes has a jersey that I can buy and give to my child. But right now, Mbale Heroes doesn't have a jersey that I can buy and give to my child. Or a cap or something. It's just now that the likes of KCCA, Vipers and stuff like that are starting to produce hoodies and stuff like that, merchandising products that, can then go to the fans. So we lack that kind of support system, like let's say have our own ground, for example. But actually, something to think about is the fact that many of our clubs don't have like home grounds. They don't have stadiums or something that they control. So how is it possible for you to build a base if today you're based in Buikwe, tomorrow you're based in Jinja, tomorrow the other day Villa didn't have any venue. Why? Because Nachivugo was under maintenance and KCCA wouldn't let them use Lugogos, and they were maroons, So those kind of problems are issues that we face. However, one of the major hypotheses I had when we started Kao Sports was I felt that there were enough people interested in local sport. And I was vindicated because 10 years down the road, Kao Sports is still serving more and more people. It's simply because there are enough people who are interested in local sport. The only problem is we've not been able to supply them enough content to be able to,
stay engaged.
Stay engaged.